Kanique. I am the recovery specialist for all these boys for ACC Championship and for last year, 24-25 year. Need it. We are here today with the guys so we can go and talk about how recovery affected them during ACC Championship and to the Final Four run. Just go around the room and ask you guys a bunch of questions so we can see, just get an idea, feel, and tell people basically how recovery affected y'all during the run.
My name Breon Pass, ACC Champ, 21 through 25.
DJ Burns, 22 to 24.
Casey Marcel, guard 21 through 2024.
Ari Reyes, recovery specialist.
I'm DJ Horn, I'm a guard. I was at NC State the 23-24 season, and I'm a ACC champion.
So we're going to start with Breon. So Breon, you played a key role in bringing me onto the team as a recovery specialist. Can you share your thoughts on how that decision impacted the team's dynamic and performance?
I met Kanique at Ground Zero over the summer. We kind of got close, and I wanted to, of course, put my guys on this stuff. So I felt like it would be a good thing for me as well, and along with the guys. So I got in touch with our trainer Ron, and from there it's been up, and you see all the success that Kanique has done, and what we all done together.
So Breon came over to me. Mind you, I hit Breon because 3D told me to hit Breon and ask him about getting at state because that was the connect for state. And so I seen him at Pro-Am, but I didn't know who he was. But I had hit him and was like, hey, I need to get in touch with you so you can get in touch with Ron or whoever your AT is. And Breon gets on my table and I started talking to this man about Breon. I was like, man, you go to state? I'm like, yo, you know this dude named Breon? He go, yeah, what he do? I'm like, man, I wrote him. It's been weeks. Like, he ain't got back to me. He was like, word? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, if you see him or talk to him, like, let me know. And then he said, yeah, that's me. And like, me and him have been locked in since then. I was even on his butt about getting me to state. I was making statuses and I was making videos about somebody getting me a state. And Bree hit me was like, chill, yo, I'm gonna get you a state. And literally like 2 weeks, Ron hit me and was like, yo, come in, I want to talk to you. So like that's been history ever since then. That was a great time. So DJ, you referred to pregame sports massages as excitement. Can you explain what that experience meant for you and how it impacted your performance?
That's what y'all told me that game was when we first started. So every game before the game, I thought I was coming to give me an excitement. I thought that's what the name of it was. So yeah, basically it's just like an activation that gets you ready for the game. I come after every pregame meal, give me a little excitement for a couple minutes, and go kill, man. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I definitely learned a little bit more about recovering and especially before games too, like just getting ready. The excitements did a lot more than what I would usually do myself, so it was very much needed.
What he's referring to is, like you said, activation. It's what an actual sports massage is. It's pretty much just jostling the body, warming up the body, and getting it ready to do performance. You want to add anything to that?
Yeah, it's just more rigorous and, like he said, just to get you ready to play.
Fast paced. For sure.
So yeah, per NCAA rules, we are not allowed to actually perform massage services on them day of game. We can lose our license for that, and so that's basically to the extent of what we can do. All right, Casey Marcel. So Casey, you were known for your commitment to recovery and never missing a massage. What motivated you to prioritize that aspect of your training, and how did it contribute to your success?
No, I mean, so that fifth year is like the hardest year for sure, in terms of just like your body wearing out, and when you've been playing 4 years, especially like at a high level, it starts to wear on you. So, in order for me to kind of be productive on both ends on the floor for like a long period of the game, like I knew I had to like prioritize that, for my last year in order to help the team be successful. So
But I mean, like everybody would cancel their massages, but I would still see him.
For sure.
Like, that's what I meant. Like, Casey did not play, bro. Casey did not play, bro. I loved it. Miss Ari, from your perspective, how did collaboration between us enhance the recovery for the players?
Oh man, I think in my opinion, it's just a great dynamic. I think we both bring something different to the table and brought something different to the players, depending on what they needed. So
Right.
It just worked.
Yeah. Earlier we were laughing about your head massages.
The scalp massage. DJ, tell
She
him.
did get some brownie points with the scalp. You feel me? At the end, I'm sitting there, ooh, get up.
They didn't get that when they came to see me. It was only Ari. Dealing with your hip injury, what role did the recovery team play in your rehabilitation process, and how did it feel to return?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like my recovery was everything in terms of me coming back. I don't think if I didn't have it, I wouldn't been able to come back, let alone do what we did after the fact. But I mean, it was out there. Everybody knew. I ain't played the first game, so for me, it was just around the clock treatment with Kanique and Ron and doing things to kind of just get me back out there on the court and to kind of go from not being able to play a game to, you feel me, going out there and then going on 4 more games in 4 days and then on to the March Madness tournament feeling like brand new. It kind of just speaks for itself.
Okay, so me, as a recovery specialist, when I joined through Breon, what was my impression of the team's dynamics and how did they adapt to fit my needs? Y'all didn't adapt. Y'all didn't adapt at all. This nigga barely came, ever. He only got it when something was going on with him.
I came when it was important.
Don't do that.
Says, how did having a dedicated recovery specialist help the team maintain its competitive edge during that challenge?
Yeah, like we said, we didn't know what was going on with Horn, but we all knew he wasn't gonna play the first game. So the first game, my job out there just to make sure we get Horn come that second game and we all keep playing. So I was just blessed, just to be out there, But I know what I do, and I'm glad we pulled a win out so my boy can have another game and stuff like that. But seeing him bounce back from that second game, it was just like amazing because I remember a key playing the game. I think it was steal, and he got a little dunk and got in that rim. I'm like,
And then that was it.
But he was different.
That was it. He said, I'm back.
Hold on, nigga.
I'm back.
he got that rim. He look at the bill. I'm like, hold on now. I see a whole different side of Horn. But it was just, I had to see my boy back in that court, and rest is history, If it weren't for Kanique and Ari, I don't know what the story would have been from here. So I'm just grateful.
I'll never forget y'all being like, we got you first game, Horn, but you better get your
I
ass.
told you, I was saying real life. I said, look, bro.
Like, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you on the second game, you got to get on that court.
I
Like,
remember Horn
regardless.
come down in street clothes. I'm like, okay, BP, it's time. I come out there, I hit a little quarter 3, backboard.
Off the
Come down, hit another 3. I'm like, so okay. I'm like, we good then. But nah, it was just exciting though, for sure.
How do you think the support from the recovery team, especially during the championship run, influenced the performance overall through the season?
Shoot. All right. So for me, I needed that after every game and before every game. So I had found my little routine towards the end, and I found the system that was working. And I don't think that it would have been the same without it. I don't know how many times we're gonna emphasize it, but that's real. So man, I encourage more people to get out there and do the same thing. Find that schedule that works for you and make sure you stay on it.
I will say, yeah, during the season, but when we went on a run, every night,
It was
it
like,
won't
when we
plan.
got on a run, it was like,
Basically.
everybody in the same room together.
But you about to burn up towards the end of the season. Like by the end, you really need that towards the end.
It's like starting 5 plus the 6 and plus the one off the bench.
Everybody
It
had
was
their
like not
time.
playing.
Come at 2 a.m., 1:30. Like,
But I'll never forget, it was nobody on the table to DJ.
oh, yeah.
I was sending out texts like, DJ Horn first.
Everybody had
then
their spot.
niggas
That
kid.
priority.
Need that real quick too.
From your perspective, how crucial was it for the team to have recovery specialists like me and Ari? Do you think you could have achieved the same goals without that?
No, it was a huge part, like especially towards the end of the season, like everybody that was in the rotation, like it became part of like a routine, kind of like we mentioned earlier. Like it was just one of those things that when you play that far in the season, like when you play in the April, it's like everybody got some type of pains, pressure, and it's like, you know, in order to go out there and compete, because, you know, even though everybody's bodies is bad, like it's like that's when teams is at their best at the same time. So it's like, how do you kind of find a way to still play at that high level even though you play that late? So the recovery specialists, you know, Ari and Kanique, like without y'all, like, it would have been very tough to achieve like that type of success for sure.
They said that y'all just looked refreshed over every other team. Did y'all feel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. It's like y'all just looked like y'all got good night's sleep, and like people don't know, we did massages every night after a game, and then we did sports massages before the game. So of course y'all had brand new bodies.
Yeah, we kept 17, 5 days. Shoot.
Until the Final Four, then everybody got new haircuts and new everything, and we switched it up. Nobody came to their sports massage that day.
Wow.
What strategies did you implement that you felt contributed to the team's success?
Nah, like I was saying, the scalp rub really has its purpose, and it's to like really bring y'all back and get your nervous system ready for the game, ready for whatever. But I mean, aside from that, literally the way that we worked is just whatever y'all needed. Nobody got the same massage, you know what I'm saying? Everything was tailored to you, tailored to what's hurting, what's, you know, what's sore, what's tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what did it, that personal touch.
I just want to say I appreciate you for coming along with me, like, because you know how I am. I do want to do everything by myself, but I couldn't tackle on 15 bodies by myself. So appreciate you for being along with me. Aspects, do you believe the team could have reached the Final Four without the support of me and Ari?
Yeah, looking back at it, I think that recovery plays a big part. Like, obviously, we talked about it. Like, I wasn't even able to play the first game, so without recovery for my individual needs, like, I wouldn't have been able to play. So I know, you know, a lot of the other guys were feeling, you know, bumped up, bruised up, and everything. So the stuff that, you know, went into all the recovery needs, I felt like all, you know, played a part in what we did, you know, behind the scenes that nobody really sees. And I feel like just the overall kind of culture or, you know, vibe that we made it, like, y'all was down to earth. Usually you have massage therapists on teams, like, you don't talk. You just get your massage in there for like an hour or something. The fact that we was able to come in there, kick it with y'all, you feel me, be ourselves, and y'all accepted us, we accepted y'all, I felt like that definitely, you know, helped a lot as well. So I appreciate y'all for sure.
The season there, a particular game on road trip that stands out as your favorite and why? What made it so special? I mean, obviously everybody knows.
I was about to say everybody should know this
It
one.
gotta be, DC trip, Final Four, whole Final Four run. I mean, cause going into that trip, I mean, we know what to expect. We come off of what, 3 game, 4 game losing streak. The more we won, like, it was crazy. Like, the more we won, we was already close, but like that made us like super close. Cause like, bro, we seen everybody at like their best at their, like, everybody came to show up at that time, and like it was just amazing to see like everybody clear. No matter if niggas played 5 minutes, 2 minutes, nigga. Everybody on the bench hated for each other, bro. I remember we earned the KO, bro. We on the top of the step, bro. Like, we on the top of the seats, bro, just cheering for our brothers. But like, that's what made it so special, because like we all wanted the same goal, no matter how it looked on everybody's view. But like, we was all just happy at one time. and you know we all come from different areas. Like we didn't know what to expect, and you know we ACC champs, and we're gonna wall forever, and that's what all that matters. Celebrate. I was running around like this. Where the camera at?
I'm trying to bring your mama, JT mama down there with. I couldn't even get down there. I'm trying to bring people down there and shit.
Outrage is a funny nickname anyone on the team has for each other. What's the story behind it?
I don't think nobody. I've never heard it.
Marcel, BP,
I don't think nobody got no do it. Is that one?
No.
ain't none, no.
Shit, hey, just,
Ernesto, no, that's not going crazy. I mean,
Glizzy.
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 I go with that just because
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because it's
Bro,
Glizz.
y'all remember when they used to show with the hot dogs?
Yes, bro. Costume,
Do you share a funny or crazy moment from the road that almost got you in trouble? What happened?
I should have got
I was
that.
about to say one of y'all should have got that. No, but me and Ari almost got in trouble.
Well,
messing
I-
up.
I don't know if you want to put it
I
on that or
followed the rules, okay? I just want to put that out there. Ari was in her hotel room. Okay? So I could... Nothing wild.
We did what needed to be done. How about that?
Yes.
We did what needed to be done.
Be that. And he
We want to be seen like outside of working with y'all because we didn't want to make it look like we were having fun and all while they're paying us to work, which is why.
I got one.
I know y'all got stories.
For the cameras, hey, we kept everything professional.
Just know that. Just know when the game came, we ready to play.
After the game.
Even before the game.
How did the team keep the mood light during long travel days? Any inside jokes or traditions that developed over the season? Keep it real, PG-13. But I would say just one of the simple things that we did, like, we kept the speaker with us wherever we went. And I felt like, you feel me, the type of music you listen to can bring you together with people, you feel me, if you don't even know them. So, like, the fact that we could get on the bus after practice or going to a game, you feel me, and just listen to music and everybody vibe out and know the songs, sing the lyrics. I felt like that definitely was something that, was like a bonding thing for us on the road.
You're like the odd man out.
That's
Some Shock Lizzy on that song.
That's y'all.
Still come on, shit, bro. We just had to adjust, man.
DC's finest, man.
We even had to go to the city.
We're playing at the air shoot around.
Yes, that's what I love. I love when Purse play the guys who play
playing gospel
Oh, that was my next. Speaking of, my question was, what was the most memorable team bonding experience while traveling? I'm gonna go with the music, the gospel music before the games, man. That just give you that reset that you need. You know what I'm saying? Talk to God real quick, go get it done, man. Maybe we should have played a few more gospel songs before that Purdue game.
If you could pick a song, what, D-Love?
I mean, honestly, anybody gonna ask that, that's gotta be bro.
D-Love.
Anything boss, man.
That boss man was hitting back
We was
then.
rocking
That's
that
when it was hot.
And then if we could
hottest.
pick any fictional character to join the team for a game, who would it be?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
We met Terry Crews.
Talking,
I thought he was dead.
Yo, like,
Are y'all ready to play, man?
Yeah,
He get that cut. He talking about, we asked somebody, this shit was it's all just a little script. We like, man, what?
I'm talking about came
Like-
out overly turned. So
Like in front of y'all or
They lined us up for the surprise and then brought him out. So we like, yo, this finna be turn. He come out energy. We all turned up and then they talking about cut.
He like, man, I'm like, damn.
Next scene.
Y'all looking like, bro.
Wonder how much you gotta pay for that.
Shit, he was excited like, well, man. He
gave his little
That's how you know he could do
was lit, bro. I'm like, okay.
Bro, was
I
like
thought
the
that
whole
was improv.
time.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, I did that bit 4 times for 3 different other
I know, right? That's crazy.
Like the same run out.
Damn.
I think that little excursion that we had when we got together with the gang, that was probably my favorite one. We all went to this little place and we was just all hanging out, chilling. Yeah, that was probably my favorite one. I would say that was the funniest night for me because, you know, that was one time that the whole team came and we did our little excursion together. So just about the whole team came. So it was a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, best moment.
Final Four, ACC.
I mean, I would agree. Same thing. I mean, just that run. Like, I felt like the season itself, you know, we had our highs and lows, fun moments, bad moments, and everything in between. But, you know, don't not really top that. You know,
Right,
I feel like it all brought us together, and it was like, for me, it was the end of my college career, so it was a way to go out with my brothers. So, like, for me,
Perfect way.
yeah, like, you know, obviously winning the whole thing would have been
That's the only thing.
the best ride out. Like, you feel me? But that whole experience, not too many people get to experience that, so I'll say that.
I will say I feel like if Mike would have never went down, we would have been champions.
Oh, yeah.
We would have been NCAA champions.
Got sniped.
Yeah.
If he would have never went down, we probably would have been NCAA champions. Y'all would have took that home for real. Like y'all, it would have been one more game. Y'all would have took that home. Like that's all it would have took.
In the
So, yeah.
open court, too.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we ain't know what happened.
The boys, 'cause I ain't know he was hurt.
All I know is BP you next. Already, boy, came in. Boy, I was so lit that game, but I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all was doing good though. Y'all was doing good. Y'all were hanging in there. Like,
But they ain't tell me how big that court was, bro. It's like,
Bro, the
Crazy.
court wasn't even big,
I
bro.
mean,
It
the
was
whole, like,
Yeah.
bro, like,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That's all the questions that I have. But anything else y'all want to add, comment, or put in, or say?
Man, just let them know, man. If you need that, just come get that. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
This is all I wanted. I kind of, y'all know what I do, so I work with younger kids, so I try to get them to start the recovery process before they go to a D1 college and play so many minutes or vigorous workouts and stuff like that. So any advice y'all would give to kids?
If you wait to start lifting, you're gonna be hurting, boy. So you might want to start right now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Start now, bro.
So I would just say stretch, man. Like, that can go a long way. If you're not, like, real big into the recovery, I mean, it don't hurt you to just stretch. You feel me? You can do that in bed. So I think that would be something that, for me, can add to the bag.
And just, I know personally from these guys leaving, getting recovery every single day to not having recovery at all, it's a big, huge deal to them now. So, you know, once they get back in town, they make sure they, you know, get some recovery. So we're trying to bring that overseas next.
Need that.
it's coming soon.
Need that.